So producing stock music is not going to be one of my main focuses on this channel anymore. I have a normal day job and I need to prioritize, and those priorities are actually you watching this video. This is my opinion, but simple, easy to produce stock music tracks will soon be taken over by AI, and I see no point in using my limited time to produce something that perhaps earns you $1 or $2 from a stock music site, if you are lucky, since you had to lower prices to compete with others. I mean, it's just not feasible compared to other things I can spend my time on. Also, when you produce stock music, you really have to produce music for media, you have to produce music for video editors, you have to follow a certain format, you have to work inside some restrictions when you're producing those tracks. I really don't want to use my free time to produce music in that specific stock format. I just don't have the will or energy to do that. But this doesn't mean I'm going to stop uploading music to stock music sites and other kind of music outlets. It simply means that I'm going back to my roots, you could say. I'm going to produce music, the music I want to produce. It's going to be uploaded to stock music site, but it's not something I'm counting on for income or even extra income on the side. I mean, a track or two, that I can barely make a track or two a month, and that's way too little to get any traction in stock music, and it's just going to get more and more competitive and difficult, and I just don't want to deal with that. I would rather just sit here and talk to the camera and talk about the sky. I mean, I would rather sit here and yell to the sky. I think that will get more views. Actually, I think I would earn more money yelling to the sky, filming me and putting it up on YouTube than making stock music tracks. To be successful at something, I think you need to put your entire being into it, and stock music, again, is simply not something I want to focus on anymore. I see no future in it. It might keep going for a few years if we are lucky. Okay, Siri. Until the robots takes over the majority of the market, or if not the robots, the sheer amount of tracks that are uploaded constantly. The competition is fierce even without the so-called AI threat. I mean, Audio Jungle, the oldest stock site on the internet, they even closed their doors to new composers, and as far as I know, they haven't opened up the doors yet, and I don't know if they are ever going to do it, because they get music all the time and they have enough to kind of feed their customers, apparently. But I mean, it's not all doom and gloom. I mean, I like making videos like this. I like talking to you and for example, working on my Spotify profile and artist brand called BJOKIB. It seems to get more traction when I do that. So probably because I'm promoting it slightly, as I have talked about in some other videos on this channel. And it seems more reasonable for me to pursue something that for me seems to get more attention, which is my other profiles. And this will also allow me to produce more of the music I really want to produce. And frankly, when I get off work from the day, it's nice to do something you want to do and not necessarily something you have to work on to earn a side income on. And I know that you have to view things as or view what you do as work if this is something you want to have like as a side gig or something. I'm not arguing against that, but my point is that if you are going to do work, it has to be something that gives you at least something in return, and stock music have absolutely not given me anything in return, and I just don't want to produce tracks in those parameters that you need to kind of get successful at stock music. So when I produce a track, I will produce the track and then I will probably edit a little bit so it kind of fits in within the stock music parameters, like short intros and edit points, things like that. But I'm not going to go overboard, try to really make it a stock track, if you understand what I mean. I think it's more and more important to have a brand out there, and well, that's what I'm going to try to steer towards, and it's my BJOKIB brand, of course. As for this channel, you are going to see different kinds of videos on this channel. It's always been a place where I upload stuff that interests me, and that's everything from PC, Mac, it's music production, and even some occasional gaming and commentary on current events. I'm still going to do that, and I hope this is something you will stick around for. And I think it's important to find something you like to do, and if it's a side gig, I think it's even more important to like what you're doing, because if you have a job and you get home afterwards, you usually don't have much energy. That's why it's important to do what you like. For example, it could be anything. It could be reviewing like USB memory sticks from SanDisk. If you see this, it's USB-C and it's USB-A. I mean, or yelling at clouds, going outside yelling at clouds. And I think you realize now that while I'm talking in this video, I don't really have more in my script behind my camera here, so I don't really know what I'm going to say, because I'm not that smart. I have to write down what I have to say. And yeah, I think we will end it there. Anyways, I will still keep doing what I do. But I won't focus on stock music that much. And yeah, I think you got that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye.